How many times you have started hours-long podcast and never able to finish, and when you went back, you find it difficult to connect with podcast? To avoid that, please subscribe to most advanced featured and accurate channel Quick Podcast Summaries. Mel Robbins is thrilled to introduce Dr. Judith Joseph, a double board-certified psychiatrist with a unique approach to mental health.
Dr. Joseph has an impressive background, having earned her medical degree and MBA from Columbia University and completing her residency there. She's also a professor at NYU and the founder of Manhattan Behavioral Medicine, where she's conducted over 60 clinical research trials, including the first FDA-approved drug for postpartum depression.
Dr. Joseph's mission is to make life-changing information accessible to everyone, which aligns perfectly with the Mel Robbins podcast.
Dr. Joseph is excited to share her latest research from the Happiness Lab, which focuses on uncovering the 5 things that will make people thrive. She begins by addressing the person listening, saying that if they're feeling empty or restless, they should thank themselves for being curious about how to be happier. Dr. Joseph explains that many people are hard on themselves, but it's essential to acknowledge and appreciate their efforts. She shares a personal anecdote about how she had to remind herself of her self-worth, even as a successful psychiatrist and entrepreneur.
Mel Robbins asks Dr. Joseph to explain her unique take on mental health, which involves a biopsychosocial model.
Dr. Joseph breaks down this concept, explaining that it considers biological, psychological, and social factors that contribute to a person's happiness or unhappiness. She wants to democratize this knowledge, making it accessible to everyone, not just medical students. Dr. Joseph's definition of happiness is feeling connected, which she attributes to her childhood experiences helping others with her pastor father. She believes that everyone's definition of happiness is different, and it's essential to understand what makes each person feel happy.
Mel Robbins shares her own image of happiness, which involves her dogs, and Dr. Joseph explains that many people's definitions of happiness are often tied to material possessions or external validation.
Dr. Joseph's research in the Happiness Lab focuses on helping people understand the science of their happiness. She takes people through their unique biopsychosocial profile to help them cultivate joy. Her approach is holistic, considering biology, psychology, and social factors. Dr. Joseph has developed a methodology called the 5 Verses to Thriving: validating, venting, values, vitals, and vision. These principles are designed to be simple and accessible, allowing anyone to follow a path to sustainable joy.
Mel Robbins is impressed by Dr. Joseph's diverse professional experience, which includes teaching, clinical practice, and running a research lab.
Dr. Joseph explains how she set up the Happiness Lab, drawing from her various roles and expertise. She aims to provide a path for people to understand the science of their own happiness and obtain sustainable joy. If you want to listen to the complete summary, please subscribe to Quick Podcast Summaries on Spotify and Apple Podcasts for less than the price of candy in most places, and you can save an average of 15 to 20 hours per week of your precious time. It's a great way to stay informed while saving time.